At PTS, they believe in the ultimate experience for the beholder. Training and simulation. There's everyone in the industry. And then there's PTS. The commitment in bringing the highest quality to meet and exceed the exacting standards of the most discriminating. There is no leniency, there are no compromises. It's all about the upper advantage. It's all about the absolution in success. It's all about the experience. PTS. It's all about the experience.
Hey everyone, if you like our content and want to help us grow our channel, you can support us on Patreon, where you also get exclusive behind the scenes content. Otherwise, follow us on these social media platforms where you can help support us. A little goes a long way. Enjoy the rest of this video. Good evening everyone, and welcome back to another Nonocat video. Today we'll be taking a look at something really cool from PTS. We have the PTS ZEV Core Elite SBR AEG, and we also have the PTS ZEV and Ed Brown 1911 gas blowback pistol. Let's go check them out. So to start off with the PTS ZEV Core Elite SBR, this is with a 10.5 inch barrel configuration, and as you guys can see, we've accessorized it quite a bit. So if you don't know much about the ZEV cores, they actually originate from the Mega Arm series, which are quite popular for your real AR-15s. So to start off with the externals, you can see that it does have a very nice bronze barrel finish, and it looks absolutely cool. Alright, so the ZEV core does feature a very nice ZEV handguard that's 10 inch, so it sits fairly flush to the 10.5 inch barrel here. It does feature a wedge lock rail system that also has an anti-rotational pin that's integrated, so it actually keeps it quite lightweight and well fixed onto that receiver. So a very nice touch from PTS. And of course you have a ZEV receiver with trademarks and engravings. Even on the top here, it does have the ZEV logo, so it looks really cool. So the PTS core does feature a ZEV SSR trigger that stands for a single stage rifle trigger. It does feature a more straight profile for a better geometry in terms of pull, and it is adjustable with the little grub screw that's underneath, allowing for a more customizable trigger pull or trigger length, allowing for those responsive trigger pulls. So with the ZEV core, it does feature the PTS EPSC or EPS compact stock. These are really nice. It does feature the QD sling mount points on both sides, and this thing is very straightforward, very easy, but has a very nice and slim and sleek profile. The pistol grip, once again, is the same thing. So this is the EP grip compact, so EPGC. So this one has a more vertical sort of profile without the beaver tail, so it does have a nice, very nice and tall grip essentially. So I quite like the pistol grip on these. So internally, the PTS ZEV Core does feature a full metal gearbox with 8mm bearings. It does have a 18:1 gear ratio and quite a torquey motor. It does shoot about 330 FPS on 0.2 gram BBs, and it is perfect for CQB. So this unit does feature a electronic trigger system and a non-programmable MOSFET, but that means it is 11.1 volt LiPo ready. So the PTS SBR does come with EPM Mags. So these are the new 2023 EPM Mags, which are more compatible with different models. They do hold 150 rounds, and these have been the staple of the industry. These are known to be one of the best AEG mid-caps in the market. And of course, if you needed more rounds, you could go for the EPM 1 Mags, which hold 250 rounds. And of course, no issues with feeling or fitment. They're made by the PTS after all. Alright, so this is the results for the PTS ZEV Core Elite 10.5 inch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually after reviewing the camera, we actually have 1, 2, 3 right there. So all 10 shots is on paper. And the gripping is actually pretty good. That's pretty much head size at 20 meters. And for reference, I do wear a small size glove. And as you can see, you'll be hitting fingers at this point. Ouch. So moving along to the pistol, this one's something that's quite interesting and cool from PTS. So this model is actually based off the ZEV Cross Ed Brown collaboration. So this was a limited edition that was released in 2019, and we're just going to show you some details on them. So just like its counterpart, the PTS version does feature the 4.25 inch Orion slide, and this is based off a shorter Commander version of the 1911. So this length is more equal to a Glock 17. It also does feature the dimpled barrel that ZEV is famous for, and the whole construction of the pistol is made of die-cast aluminum. It does feel quite good in the hands, has a nice sort of solid hefty feel to it, and it just looks amazing. And of course, as you guys can see, it does feature a RMR mounting system. So it's somewhat like an adapter plate with the rear sight, and it does feature raised suppressor sights or raised optic sights. And you could co-witness your optic when it's placed on. So it does come with some screws that you can mount your optic on, and we've gone ahead and put a hollow sound on it, and it works just perfectly. So the good thing about the system here is it doesn't have a top plate that you have to swap out. You either put on your optic or you remove it and use the pistol as such. So it also features quite a nice slide release that has a small color at the bottom and serrations on the top. And it does feature an ambidextrous thumb safety that is slightly extended and curves to the top, so that's quite a nice touch. So the grip itself does have consistent patterns along with the frame itself, so that looks really cool. And of course at the bottom it does feature Ed Brown's Government Hardcore magwell. So this is a one-piece aluminum sort of design, and is quite a nice touch to it. So with the enlarged magwell, it makes 1911 mag insertions much more easier. And of course, as you guys can see, we've got the PTS bumper plate for your 1911 mags. So one of the coolest thing about the PTS 1911 is its compatibility. So it is compatible with the Tokyo Marui system, and you could use the PTS 1911 mag or Tokyo Marui 1911 mags as well as their 40 round extended magazines. So that's extremely convenient. Now, despite sharing a similar system to the Tokyo Marui 1911s, they do run the V10 system with the enlarged bore cylinder. So as opposed to your 14 point something mil, they currently run a 15 mil bore cylinder, which gives you extra kick and definitely a faster cycle. Now, pairing with the shorter slide, it does mean it is an extremely snappy pistol. So with the outer barrel, it does feature a spring system that pulls the hop-up unit, and basically that stabilizes it further as well as giving it a better air seal. So with the hop unit itself, it is compatible with your high kappa and standard 1911 hop units. It does feature the standard side wheel design, so if there was something I would do to this gun, it would be changing to a TDC hop system. So the barrel itself does have an 11 mil internal threading, but PTS does include the adapter itself with a thread cover. So that looks pretty cool. And that means you could adapt either a 11 mil tracer unit or a 14 mil tracer unit. Alright, so this is with the PTS ZEV 1911 at Brown. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from what I can see. I'm assuming the other 3 shots hit somewhere on the foam. We didn't hear anything on the gate itself. And this is at about 20 meters away with 0.3 gram BBs. So essentially I'm hitting a torso size every single shot. I wear a small glove in comparison, so it just spreads a little bit further than that. So I'm guessing that's about head size sort of grouping. So a headshot at about 20. So most of the internal components are compatible with Tokyo Marui 1911 parts. But out of the box, the ZEV at Brown 1911 does come with steel hammer set. So what that means is you're getting a steel hammer, steel disconnector, steel valve knocker reset, as well as a steel valve knocker. So out of the box, you get that extra durability, and I have no issues with running map gas through the system, as it gives it an extra kick as well as a quicker cycle. So it's definitely much more fun. So one of the things that really surprised me with the PTS ZEV at Brown 1911 is its gas efficiency. So I've owned a lot of 1911s in the past, especially from Tokyo Marui itself. One of the biggest problems is its small gas tank, because it's a single stack magazine, yet it holds 24 rounds. So you tend to run out of gas before you run out of rounds every single time. But with the PTS version, it seems to empty out the mag with no issues and still locks back. So we're really impressed to see that, see those gas performance with this particular model. It does feature the PTS mag piston. I'm assuming that contributes to its better gas efficiency. So overall, it's a 2 thumbs up, and it performs extremely well in that department. So we're going to test the PTS 1911 at Brown for gas efficiency. So it's loaded with BBs and gas. So we're going to see how many rounds we could do with one fill. Alright, so let's finish the whole magazine and steel lock back. So let's try and throw more BBs into it. So that's already really impressive considering that it's a 1911 that's Marui base, which means it holds 24 rounds. So let's do another 18 rounds after we finish the whole mag and lock back. That's really impressive for a 1911 platform. So overall, these are very good looking products that PTS has released with the ZEV licensing. You have the ZEV Core 10.5 SBR and of course the ZEV Core Ed Brown 1911. So check these out at your local retailer or dealer and make sure you pick up one for yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is Nonocat. That's on Spear. We'll see you in the next video. To start off with the Core Elite SBR short barrel rifle thing. So it does allow for a quite a nice short pull geometry. So that's really fancy, but not really. So internally, the ZEV Core does feature a full metal gearbox, which run 8mm, and it does give you a better trigger sensitivity. So that's quite a nice touch from ZEV PTS. So it does feature a quick spring change on the okay, sorry, my bad. This is something that's quite cool, which is something that I quite like. This is based on the PTS That works. So it does help with quicker mag insertions, and of course, as well as the 40 round extended magazines. So that's extremely convenient because I've got quite a few. So the PTS ZEV Core SBR does come with EPM 1 Max. EPM 1 Max, no, not EPM 1, EPM. And of course, if you wanted more rounds, you could use your PTS EPM 1